how's practice been? Obviously, hasn't been a very long time, but
I just started playing today. I obviously tilted just playing in 3 games already. Got
yeah.
to master 5 on my main. All time low.
Oh no, oh no,
Never
tragic,
never really hit that low before.
tragic. Well, I mean, that's the thing is like, how old are you now? Don't mind me asking.
25?
Right, so you're an old dude like me. So
Yeah.
you got, like you said, more responsibilities and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, that's just how it goes. More responsibilities, a little bit less time. You're still one of the best at it, so you're still really good at the game. So I just enjoy it. So what do we want to do today? Live coaching?
Yeah, that coaching.
Okay, works for me. Works for me. Any ideas what heroes you're gonna play, or just I guess depends on the map?
I guess just depends on the map and what my team plays.
Okay, you warm?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think about the Orisa changes? A little rough, like what was it? Was like a week ago. The range change.
I think it's gonna be pretty dominant everywhere.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if the Ramatra, like the arm, did you see the armor changes they did with like additive kind of damage reduction?
Wait.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how that affects. All right, well,
Ah,
let's roll.
it's Orisa.
Okay, okay, you're gonna play Orisa? Let's go. Okay, let's roll it. All right. Do you know how to play her, like fundamentally, like basics?
Basics, yes.
Okay, okay. Well then, what I'll do is I'll just get. I won't say anything for a little bit. Give you a couple of team fights to just see how you go, and if I have any suggestions after the first little bit, I'll let you know.
Okay. I just don't know how to play Doom. That's about it.
Okay, so Doom's the only one. Yeah, makes sense. Wrecking Ball though, you play a little Wrecking Ball?
Yeah, I do, but I feel it's pretty horrible these
Yeah.
2 seasons.
Yeah,
Like, everything he just do just gets outshined by the tanks.
makes sense. I think Wrecking Ball is like one of those tanks that's like the level of skill that you have to be. It's kind of like Doom, you got to be like really good.
Yeah.
I mean, you even see that in Overwatch League, right? There's like actually not that many good Wrecking Ball players in Overwatch League, and not that many good Doom players in Overwatch League. Okay, press tab. What comp do you have? Okay, thank you.
Shit. Wait, where are they? Wait. Wait, why is my arm sitting there?
Might have gotten booped. I'm not sure. Press tab. What are their DPS? Sojourn Tracer? Yeah. So I'll say this, they've got no poke damage at all. So if you can play within your supports, like if you play within your supports line of sight and you spam that ball, that tracer, that sojourn, that's how you're gonna peel, right? It's like you're not gonna peel your backline, you're just gonna keep pressure on that front line as much as you can. But I actually feel like this is where their comp is like where Orisa's really good, where like they don't have any spam. Yeah, they're trying to get you to go Diva. But Orisa can work. You just need to keep constant damage pressure on that ball and that DPS. Like if you Javelin Tracer, she's in trouble. If you Javelin Ball, he's in trouble. Javelin Sojourn, like there's just play a corner, shoot people. Literally, that's it. Yep. Careful of the DPS. So that's fight. It's going to be a good one to look at, where you get rid of the ball. The ball uses mines. He drops. Once the ball drops, ignore him. Focus on the next target. That's the thing with Orisa's peel. You don't chase people. If they run away from you, then you let them run away. You focus on the next target. Like right now, shoot what's right in front of you. Right here. Get him out, get him out, get him out. Fortify here if you need to.
Oh, I lost my HP.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. So you don't, what you lack in mobility, like being able to chase targets like a diva, you make up for being very like impossible to kill. So I want you to shoot, but don't chase. Shoot, don't chase. That's the mindset. You can ult this. Good. Just hold cart. Fortify, fortify, fortify. Nice. Just hold space. That's good. Shoot, don't chase.
Oh wait, this is not my super.
Yeah. This is going to be a fun one to look at. I'm really looking forward to this review. Because you're doing a lot of good things, but I think you're missing the overall play style. You know, which is going to help you answer your questions. And Orisa struggles the most versus spam, I find. Sigma, snipers, and anything where, like, because then basically you have to play dive tank, right? You can't play spam tank. But their comp, they don't have any sort of spam. So yes, would Diva be better? I think so. If you were, but this is like Orisa's strength here. Is you can also do a really good job denying Tracer. You can do a good job denying Orisa. And because they have a Moira Lucio backline, there's nothing that's really going to spam you out to force your cooldowns.
That's true.
So the way that you peel, essentially, is that you shoot ball, is you shoot Tracer. And I don't want you to hesitate shooting Tracer, necessarily, just because it's Tracer. Because remember, that Tracer does not have armor packs. She does not have Harmony Orb. She does not have Ana heals. You kind of see what I'm saying? Any damage that you do to Tracer, she has to run grab a health pack. It's a risk. So she's totally isolated. So even if you just force a couple blinks or force a recall, a couple bullets, that's big, big, big value. In the meantime, like I said, just shoot. Shoot, don't chase. Shoot, don't chase. Have some fun with it. I think Orisa's kind of fun, personally. I don't like Orisa mirrors, but I think she's kind of fun to play in some situations.
This guy gave up. Oh, okay.
That's fine, just play it out. See, even this composition, like you got Queen, Sojourn, Tracer, basically no damage. Huh, unlucky. So you could just AFK and spawn if you want. I want to look at the defense specifically, and we'll talk about not just your cooldowns, but the way that you position. Let me actually get my stream pulled up. Give me a second so that I can...
Alright.
Give me 1 second. I gotta get Overwatch started and all that as well. Here's what you should do in the meantime. Whip out the Doomfist. Let's see what you got. Oh no! Oh, nice. All right, let's go on. Show me what you got. Let's go. At least one kill. Come on. Oh, okay. Come on. You got it. I'm trying to think who's. So the Lucia's dead. Who would be the easiest kill? Sojourn? Tracer?
Sojourn.
All right. Oh. Punch him off the map. Punch him off the. Oh, dude, that was so close. That would have got her off the map. That would have been amazing. That would have been worth the Q. No. Ah, no. Come on, you got time. You got time.
Wait for it.
Huge. Aw, unlucky. Okay, let me get my Overwatch pulled up here. So I kind of find Orisa fun just because I find Javelin to be really enjoyable. I know she's not the most popular hero of all time, but I think there's aspects of her that are fun. And I think one of the aspects is that like that dynamic of play where sometimes you're kind of like the brawly-ish tank, sometimes you're kind of the spammy-ish tank, and it depends on the situation. And I think she's a little more complex than people give credit, as usual. Thank you. And I think their composition on the your defense was pretty much perfect for Orisa.
Orisa.
For Orisa, yeah, exactly. Like just almost exactly the kind of composition you like. And just because, like I said, Orisa's really going to struggle. Like, the irony is that she was like the spam tank in Overwatch 1, right? But she's actually pretty bad versus spam in Overwatch 2, unless you can like get really close to them. But she doesn't have a lot of mobility, you know, like a Winston or even a Reinhardt, right? A Reinhardt can pin. Like, you've only got Javelin spin, which is like really slow. So you look at their composition, and this is where I was saying, like, shoot, don't chase. You stop ball from engaging, good job. You stop Tracer from engaging, good job. You spam the backline. Like, let's say that Moira uses Fate. You can get on top of her and kill her pretty easily. If you Javelin Lucio, you can kill him pretty easily. Sojourn as well. And you don't necessarily need to kill the target for it to be good value. So I'm gonna be very nitpicky with you, all right? Because I know this hero pretty well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna coach this every little detail that I get wrong at the start, and then as we go on through the review, I'll let you kind of pick and choose. So here, immediately here, I'm Javelining. Now,
Javelin the ball.
immediately, right? Now, I know I'm not going to kill him, and I know he's already got the slam out, so it's not even necessarily like, it's not even gonna stop, but it's gonna stop him from shooting on the follow-up damage, right? The other thing it's gonna let me do is when I Javelin him here, it's gonna allow me, my Ashe, or whoever else is there, even my Brig, to get extra shots. So it's gonna take his HP from like 815 to like 550. So I'm gonna be able to get at least 200, 300 damage on him, right? Now what that will do is that's gonna force him to roll away a little bit. That buys me time, right? Javelin is such a low cooldown that very rarely do you want to be saving it. If you can get it, it's value, use it. And I think that's one of the reasons why people don't like Javelin, is that because it's so spammable. So like right now, you should not be shooting, you should be Javelining so that he stops shooting, so he's easier to shoot, and then you can do more damage to him afterwards. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So that's a missed opportunity, because now if you look at him, he's rolling away with way more HP than he should be. So now he can immediately go right back in. He shouldn't be allowed to go back in. He should have to get healing from his Moira, Lucio, or even grab Mega Health back. Now for you drop here. Now I don't mind this so much, but the one thing with this here is it's like, even though there's not a lot of spam damage on the enemy composition, you still want to be playing cover. So if you're gonna drop here, where should you drop?
Near the area where I can go in the house.
Yeah, just like this right here. Just do exactly what you're doing, but just move slightly to your left. But you're gonna notice that your Hanzo actually dies during this rotation because Ball is able to go right back in again, right? That's your fault.
Yeah.
That he needed to be at least give you guys a little bit of time so that you guys could get out. And I will say, when I see this rotation from my Ana, this is one of the few times where you can use your javelin spin for like a defense matrix, right? Usually you use defense matrix for your javelin spin for yourself or you, but sometimes like if your team is caught rotating or getting dove, it's okay to use it like this. It's going to stop Sojourn, it's going to stop Tracer, Lucio, anything that comes near that Ana, you're going to eat it. So anyway, this right here is a missed opportunity for javelin spin. Now, this is interesting. Because I actually think, okay, we know this fight is lost, right? It's over, GG's. However, this is the right target for you to be shooting. Why?
It's isolated.
Here's the other question.
Abilities.
When we talked about shooting ball here, why were we saying shoot ball? Where's everybody else on the battlefield, right?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then as soon as the battlefield evolves and it gets to here, everybody's close. Do you see this? So you can have your pick here. Do you go for ball? Do you go for Moira? Do you go for Lucy? Do you go for Tracer? I say go for Moira. She's the easiest one and she's the squishiest one, really. So you can deny ball and you can deny Tracer, but you prioritize those guys because they're just who's available. And that's where Orisa gets tricky because you have a ranged weapon, but you do so much more damage because of the fall off and also the spread and also the difficulty of hitting those shots on close targets. You see what I'm saying? So like right now, this is the right play. This is smart. There's the fade. Now from here, you got a tricky choice. Do you go for ball because he's fat and easy to shoot, or do you go for the Lucio? To be honest with you, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think it matters that much, right? This one is tough. So you force him out. Now you immediately turn around and focus on the next target. So I think after that first initial javelin and maybe missing the opportunity to javelin spin the Ana on the rotation, I think this is so far okay, not too bad. I also like this fortify now before you get too low. That's good. By the way, check this out. You see that?
Yeah.
She died because look at her fade. Now, she should have faded that. She had about half a second, but you forced that fade, which got her killed, right? You don't always see the results of your good decisions, but there's one right there. Again, another situation where I javelin spin this 100%. You see where you're at right here? You see this Ana?
Yeah.
Save this Ana. Matrix this Ana.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the reason why she doesn't rotate in is because she's thinking we're rotating out this way, and so you guys get kind of split. But that's not necessarily your fault. Good. I think it's tough with ball, like, because you can javelin him now, and you cancel slam, right? But it's obviously harder to hit. So it's kind of a gamble. I think at this range, you should javelin this. If you miss this javelin, then that's a you problem, right? I think you need to hit this javelin. But if it's like far away, I think it's okay to let him slam first. But good javelin. Good try to save the Ashe. Matrix is fine as well, or the Fortify is fine as well. Your only mistake here was obviously this right here, right? Yeah. This is where I was saying don't chase, you know? Because like that's the thing with Orisa, you're fat. You're just fat and slow. That's all it is. But you're super strong where you are. Like if you stay right here and hold this corner like here, they will not be able to take this flank on your team. Moira, Tracer, Ball, Soldier, no one will be able to push through this room and flank your Ashe or flank your Ana. It's impossible. You are unmovable as long as the support can see you. So your mistake is pushing up instead of literally just sitting right here and holding here. Does that make sense?
Yep.
The difference between you and Diva's more peel oriented, you're a little bit more pressure oriented, but the more important difference is that Diva can be anywhere she wants in control space. You can't, but wherever you are an anchor. You are almost impossible to remove. So find the most powerful, most important angle, whether that's here or controlling the high ground or controlling main choke here, and be an anchor and hold that spot. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so clearing top. I would not hesitate to javelin this here on this fat of a target. You're gonna hit him. And you're gonna hit him into the wall. He's gonna lose a lot of HP, and he's gonna have to run away. right? Totally fine to javelin this right now. Don't save it. So you actually used it a little too late there. So when he was behind a wall and when he's too hard to get. So just kind of building that habit. You see something, you hit it. Now this is probably the most important mistake that you made the entire game right here. So you're gonna hold the high ground here. Now I like this. This is good. You see how that Moira Lusu can't really take space? You see how that Sojourn can't really take space? This is all good. Now watch the mistake here. First off, javelin immediately, right?
Yeah.
That's the big mistake. So that's the next mistake you make though. Is this right here. Tell me what your mistake is right here. See if you can spot it. It's not super obvious. It's a little bit tricky, so pay close attention.
Dropping and
if you were to drop, okay, so you miss your javelin, right? That's the big one, right? But if you were to drop, whether that's a good play or not, okay? Who should you drop on?
Quick. Sojourn?
Right. See, that's the thing. Remember when we were over here talking about like you pressure ball, but now you go for Moira, right? Why? Remember this?
Yeah.
Why would you shoot Moira here?
Because they are like close.
Exactly. You see what I see here?
Oh.
You see the Sojourn? You see this Tracer?
Yeah.
This is a classic. This is probably the most common Orisa problem in the entire game, all ranks, all heroes. Is because Orisa has pretty favorable tank matchups, is you get tunneled on the tank in some circumstances when the enemy DPS or the enemy supports are actually the really dangerous ones. Usually it's the tank, but as these fights devolve, like he's used mines, he's slammed, you've dropped, you have to have the awareness to know where those threats are, because actually what your brig dies to, you ready for this?
Yeah.
That is what your brig dies to, right? And this Sojourn should be dead. Not only should you save your brig here, but you should also kill the Sojourn at the same time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And this was a very common mistake for you, where you focus tank, you focus tank, you focus tank. In fact, you actually didn't focus the ball fast enough. But then as the enemy supports and DPS walked forward, you didn't look for the DPS or the supports. You only focused on the tank. And that's a huge mistake. I play Winston a lot, and people will like counterplay me with Orisa and whatever. And it always makes me laugh how I'll like primal rage or jump on the backline with Nano or something super far away from the Orisa, and I can hear her clomp from like all the way across the map, chasing me all the way across the map. Meanwhile, my DPS and my supports are just butchering the enemy team. You know, it's good to focus tank, but don't chase too far, because otherwise you give up the enemy space. And this is what ends up happening is by the time you see the Sojourn, right? And look at how low she is. Like, oh man, like, and then now you're screwed. Now you're in the middle of the open. You don't know who to chase. The funny thing here is, okay, use your spidey senses here, all right? Use your peripheral vision. Just close your eyes and try to imagine. So you got 3 people in front of you. They're all far away. They're not really important right now. Who should you be focusing right now?
The tank.
Right. Where the ball, where the Tracer. I promise you they're on your backline right now, and they're close. And sure enough, you go, okay, you guys are all the way over there. Screw you guys. I'm going back here. Peel your backline. This Tracer's killable. This ball's killable. You see this? It's tough. Like, it's not, this is why like Orisa's existence can get value, but it's obviously not near as simple as people say it is. You know, whatever here, you know, I don't think this one really matters all that much. So let's keep going. And that's why I said, you know, shoot what's available. Don't shoot, don't chase, right? You know, just shoot what's available. Now, here's the funny thing. Who should you be shooting right now?
The ball. The
ball, right? Here's another question. Oh, you know, actually, no. So I was thinking, the only critique I think I had here is as you walked forward. Yeah, this is what I wanted for. This is what I wanted. Right now, actually, you should be shooting Tracer. You see this? You see that? Just a small detail, small little detail right here. So again, remember, like, oh, what's the point of shooting a Tracer? She's just gonna blink away. Right, but we talked about that, right? No ranged heal, force a couple of her blinks, force a couple, just any little bit of damage. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just shoot because she's close, okay? And then with your ultimate, first off, I want you to be very careful about using your fortify for no reason. Like right here, do you need this fortify? Do you need to be pushing here?
Not yet.
Not really, right? So here's what I want you to do. Hear me out, okay? Hold the corner, and shoot. Hold the corner and shoot. No fortify, right? They use ult here, beat. So what are they gonna do? Obviously. Push. So what should you do?
Use my 45 when they start committing abilities.
Actually, no. You're close, but you're not quite there. What should you use instead? You got the right idea, but it's the wrong answer.
Javelin spin to displace there?
Even close, but even better than that.
Wait for them to push.
No, use your ult right now.
Okay.
Think about it. Obviously, you get the fortify value, but what else does your ult do?
Suck the enemy.
Sucks and slows, right? So what do they want to do right now? Push. What are you not going to let them do right now? Push. You see that? Now, you're thinking like, okay, well, they're not gonna. I'm not gonna get any kills out of it, but it doesn't matter. You're gonna completely counter beat with your Orisa ult and keep yourself alive. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go my amore or whatever she says. I don't know the language sadly. But she's gonna, you're gonna pop ult. You're gonna suck them in. You're gonna either slow them down, force cooldowns, or both. You're gonna do a nice chunk of damage, probably remove all of the beats, mess them up, and then what are you gonna have afterwards?
My abilities.
All of your abilities to continue to go. You kind of see that? Small little detail, but I generally like, if you can, to use fortify after your ult so that you can pursue the low HP targets. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, I like that, because the thing is if you think about it, your ult will do a big chunk of damage or force cooldowns. Then you can keep chasing with your fortify and a cooled gun. Because remember, your fortify allows you to shoot more too. So you can definitely secure kills. So you've used one cooldown, you've used 2 cooldowns, you've used 3 cooldowns, and ultimately you don't really have the capability to chase this kill down. Do you see this? It's kind of hard. And meanwhile, you lose a lot of HP. So just it's a micro detail, but it's something to aim for whenever you can. Again, good javelin. This is another situation where I think you fortify. I think I spend this, to be honest. I think I spend this. You kind of see what I'm saying? Like, he shouldn't be in Baptiste, but if you're gonna do anything here, I would probably spin it right there. Like, you see that damage orb? You see all the spam here. This is where Matrix is helpful, right?
Yeah.
Probably dies anyway. And then that's basically it, I think. So, I guess just a couple of things. It's just like, focus tank, but keep DPS supports in your peripheral vision, and focus them when they are as close as the tank, right? You're still better at killing the squishies. You just don't always have the mobility to get to them, right? And then, javelin on tank value a little bit sooner. I think the other ones were more little tiny details. Okay, let's take a look at you want to jump back into Q?
Sure.
Okay, maybe we'll get another good Orisa map. Something preferably flat.
As long as it's not Dorado, I guess.
Oh yeah, Dorado second point. I mean, actually, you could kind of force point, I guess. Not quite as good as a Diva could. What would be the best Orisa map, honestly? I think Colosseo is pretty good.
Oh, okay, man.
Hey, this one's not bad, actually.
A queen map?
It's not too bad. Yeah. You don't have to play Orisa, by the way. You can play whatever you want.
Okay.
Play Doomfist. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. You don't like her Overwatch 2 skin?
Yeah, I just
I think
choose. Yeah, these are actually better.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
With all the hair.
I think a lot of her skins are kind of bad, though, to be honest. I like her, like, Forest Spirit skin, I think. But a lot of them are...
Ah, yeah, that's a good skin.
There's a lot of, like, not great Orisa skins. I did a tier list with SVB one time on stream several months ago. We had a good time. I think it was like, who do you think has the best skins in the game?
As in the heroes itself?
Yeah.
Kiriko.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, we didn't even have... See, when we did it, Kiriko didn't even have, like, any skins.
Oh, wait. I think Mercy has a lot of skins too.
Yeah, I think Mercy, Widow, and Diva were, like, our top three. And, like,
yeah, Diva.
Genji and Ryan Zen were pretty good, too.
Yeah.
Alright, so focus tank, but be available to get DPS and supports if they get close. Press tab now.
Right.
Diva, Hanzo, Reaper. Okay, you gotta watch out for Hanzo spam.
Oh.
You're fine versus
yeah,
Reaper. Yeah, you're fine versus Reaper. It's just the Hanzo that's problematic. It's like right now there's a Reaper on your right. Yeah, I bet you didn't even know that.
Yes.
That's okay. That's okay. Somebody pinged him. Okay, now that they're out, you can honestly just go robot. But that's the thing, right? You did a good job trading with that Diva, but you gotta be listening for that Reaper. You gotta be listening for anybody taking space.
Okay.
Because eventually they're gonna get tired because you're gonna win the tank trade, so they're gonna have to make a play. They're gonna have to take an angle. Nice. There it is, right? That was good. That was good. I don't think I would have fortified on the Ana Brig, but you looked at him. That was good. Reaper behind you.
Oh, you got my Ana, I didn't realize.
That's okay. That's okay. You did a good job controlling their backline. That was good. That was much better. It's all about avoiding that Hanzo and then shooting people. Press tab. See if they've swapped. No. Nice. Avoid that Ana Hanzo spam if you can. Where's Reaper? Ooh, nice eat. Yes.
Oh, I need to back off.
That's okay. You can spin out.
Oh, Reaper.
That's okay. That's okay. They use a lot of ults there. So you did a good job there. Like you bastion ult, you focus the backline. The only thing though is this Reaper is sneaking behind you. So if you know he's behind you, you either need to play slow or you need to shoot him. Sometimes he might be too far away to shoot, honestly. But just keep that in mind.
Okay, I need to constantly look out of Reaper.
Yeah. Work on your awareness of where he is and where that backline is. Nice.
Shit, bro.
Very good.
Oh, I shouldn't be left.
It's okay. It's okay. You're okay.
Okay, time to go in.
If you need to, you can ult. Pull it. That's fine. That's good. You did a good job diving with your Genji. That was good.
Oh no, Genji.
That's winnable. Ooh, good Kitsune rush. Huge. I swear, these guys need to stop typing. Is this like common in Korean servers?
Alright. Yeah, it's common. It's usually the bad players that type the most.
Unbelievable. They're always typing.
Yeah, and I bet this guy's not in team chat either.
I know. It's like, why are they not talking?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's always those that are not in team chat.
Okay, so they're in Zen now,
Yeah,
so you're gonna need to
Hanzo's
play really tight with cover.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Maybe peel that. Spin that. So you are now in... Just jump off the map. you are now in the Orisa counter situation where you can deal with Reaper, you can deal with Diva, and you can dive. What's their support? Is it Honest? Yeah, so you can dive on his end if they get too close, but they will spam. They will light you up like a Christmas tree if you get too close or take too much spam. So really play tight cover. Very important versus these guys. So think about where's cover. Where's cover? Nice. Okay, go stop cart. Go stop cart, but stop cart with cover. So you might do kind of what you did with the Genji Blade. Remember that? When you kind of dove backline? If you see an opportunity to do that with your cooldowns, it's actually pretty good to do that.
Okay.
Uh-oh. It's okay. Just play this one's maybe a little bit slower. Yeah, just avoid spam for right now. Just chill. Yep. Very good, very good. Now just chill. You're still down one. Yep.
Wait, actually he dead.
Yeah, that was a nice, nasty flick. Nice.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. Okay, grab cart if you can, or robot. So it's all about cover and cooldown usage. Again, that backline is super fragile if you can dive them.
The robot is ours. Onward.
They're coming up close in ultimate as well. This is fine. So they're on his ends top. You're gonna have to really think about like, okay, she's way overextending. What is she doing? No nade. Hold that.
Oh, that's the best.
That's okay. She's dead. He's dead. Oh. That's okay. That's okay. It's tricky because you're like, I feel like I need to push, but you don't have to force it, right? If she uses Diva Bomb, your team will not be able to push off of your ultimate. That was the problem. Same kind of thing with Junkerqueen, though. Avoid that on a Zen.
Alright.
Unless either you're in or you're not. One or the other. Sleep dart's obviously scary. Good patience here. Good. Nice.
Oh, spawn.
Yeah, spawn camp. That's okay. Just get ready to fall back here.
Oh, Zarya?
Yeah, that's fine. Keep listening and looking for that Reaper. Nice. Don't have to rush it. Just take your time. Keep shooting.
We can take the lead if you don't screw up.
Ah, yeah. That's it right there. Nice job. Nice. Get him out. Keep in mind, you are still down one here. Or you're even, rather. Okay. Nice. That was tight. Cover, 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 cover. You don't know the status of Sleep Dart here.
Ooh.
So you are down one here. You might need to shout out if things get messy. Yeah, just get out. Just run. You can run. I'd even shout out, because that Hanzo hits a body shot, you're dead.
Pick up your feet, you
Oh, he got good spawn. Whoops.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Oh, no! No! That is the most tragic thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, no. Alright, it's alright. Honestly, just give him lead. Give him lead. Unless you guys get a pick, give him lead. Okay, no, I guess don't. Okay, now you gotta fight for it. Now you gotta fight. Use it. Big. Check the Ana or the Reaper.
Oh wait!
Holy cow. Oh!
Wait!
No way, man, no way. No way! No! Oh my gosh! I somehow thought that they had lead.
야, 너 머리가 좀 부족하니 어디가?
What?
병신 같은 새끼 지가 비벼야 될 거 아니야.
What? That is like the craziest game I've ever seen.
존나 연병하네.
There's no way, man.
What is scolding people? Yeah, I was so lame. I would have killed. No way.
Oh my gosh. That's the craziest rank I've ever seen. Now, here's the funny thing. What you were doing on Junkerqueen there, not that fight, but the fight prior to that, was like exactly what you needed to be doing with Orisa. You know what I'm saying? Like you were like being like kind of focusing the tank, playing cover, getting an opportunity to go for backline, and then bam, you went for backline there. You know, that was really good. I just think like you need to do more that, practice that more with Orisa if you want to play Orisa. So you have the instincts for that kind of play style. Oh, geez.
I know how to do that on Queen, but I don't know how to do that on Orisa.
Yeah, it's hard. It's because you have to also think about your cooldown management and stuff like that. You know. Yeah, that was fun. That was crazy. Because I'm like, no way your team is contesting this, but I don't even know. Somebody hit a shot there on that last fight, and your DPS were getting a lot of picks, to be fair. Okay, let's take a look here. So I'm gonna go a little faster with this one because it's gonna be pretty much mostly what we talked about in Blizzard World, but so like, as soon as I see their comp, I'm like, you know, oh shoot, I don't want to be peeking that on. I don't want to be peeking that Hanzo. It's just too much damage. But I can hold this line like for days. Like this Diva Reaper should never, ever be able to walk past this choke. So I just want you to watch this from like a bird's eye view, right? So like, shooting. Good. Reaper actually.
You need to stream.
Oh, am I not streaming? I'm not streaming. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb. Okay. Okay. Can you see now? Okay. Watch this. Probably didn't see that, but you gotta hear that. You gotta see or hear the ping. Because if you could turn around and if you could turn around and even like javelin this guy, just force Wraith and then go back to focusing Diva, that's the key thing. Because you're like, oh crap, you know? Force him back, force here. And then he's gonna keep TPing.
Yeah.
That's a huge javelin right there. Like we said, this is what we talked about the front line. I mean, watch this Diva's resources, right? You see this? That's all you. That's off of the javelin, right? So that's huge. And then what you do here is good, but you don't do it well. So, perfect. Shooter. Okay, she's out. No, get out of here, Brig. But you don't need to fortify that, is a key thing, right? Maybe javelin spin just to make sure you don't get slept, right? But bump her back and then just hold the corner here, right? And then as soon as you do that, you've got the backline out, you've got the Diva out. So what should you be checking for?
Reaper.
Right, where's Reaper? Where are their DP? Even the Hanzo, like where's the Hanzo? Is he doing anything stupid here? So if you turn around here, you could shoot Reaper, shoot Reaper. I mean, and then you're good to go. I mean, to be honest, your Ana's kind of silly to walk that close, but like it's right, but it's really that simple. Does that kind of make sense? It's like you just kind of play like get out, push away, shoot this, shoot that, keep them at a distance, poke. Basically, that's what Orisa is. Like, it's hard to like commit onto any one target with Orisa. So that's why she's really popular in lower ranks, is because people in lower ranks don't always take like angles and stuff. They kind of group up. So it's really easy to just shoot like everything with Orisa, you know?
Oh.
But as you see this here, they're all spread out, so you got to be a lot smarter with how you approach. So here, I'm thinking like, where is this Reaper? You know, like where is this guy? Where is this Hanzo? You know? So you see Reaper there. You javelin spin, you eat nade, you keep yourself alive. Now you have to fortify. That javelin needs to hit, right? That needs to hit. And you also fortify it, that's good. But like right now, you're like, okay, I want to shoot backline here, because why shoot Diva when backline's right here, right? However, what should you be thinking about 2? I know this is hard, but what should you be thinking about 2?
Where is the Reaper?
Again,
Where's the Hanzo?
right, again, where's the Reaper, right? Where is the Reaper? Because if the Reaper's closer, I need to kill him. Now, here's the thing. He's here. Should you chase the Reaper, or should you keep doing what you're doing right now? That's the real question.
By right, I should have chased the Reaper, but since I don't know where's the Reaper, I think I should just hold the...
Yes.
the point.
I actually don't think you should chase the Reaper even if you knew he was here. Because think about proximity, right? Who's closer to you right now? Backline or Reaper? About the same, right?
Yeah.
So just keep shooting the backline. Because the thing is you're thinking like, oh, if I need to go chase Reaper, but what is that going to let the backline going to do, right?
Yeah.
They're going to walk forward, right? So as long as this backline is close, then you focus the backline. If they run away over here, then you start shooting Diva. Then you start shooting Reaper. You see that? It's all about just shooting whatever's closest. Whether that's the tank, whether that's the support, whether that's the DPS. That's how Orisa is played. So you focusing these guys is fine. The only problem here is that as your fortify is starting to run out, this is like the Orisa strategy, right? You are mispositioned right now. Why?
I'm way out in the open, not using any covers.
Well, but you were okay to do that.
I don't have abilities.
That's it.
And my 45 is running out.
That's it. You got to realize it's like you know, a Zen's finishing his trance. You know, he has to finish his trance in your cover. You're finishing your fortify. You got to finish your fortify in your cover. You got to, at this point in time, you've done your job. You've even forced a nano onto the brig. Just back up to this corner here, right? Now you're still down one, but maybe they overextend. Maybe you can punish. Does that make sense? So here, the reason you die is because you're just way, way, way too slow to back up. Like
yeah, it was too slow.
You have to like expect the cooldown to end and already be on the way out. And that's like, I wouldn't say it's an Orisa unique skill, because Reinhardt does a little bit of it, Diva does a little bit of it, Zarya does a little bit. I mean, pretty much every tank does a little bit, but it is something that's even more important with Orisa, is to kind of understand that, hey, my cooldown's expiring. Where do I finish this cooldown? Why are you shooting the Hanzo here?
I don't want him to take more space.
I mean, look at the bird's eye view. Who's closest? Do you see it?
Diva.
Really? Yeah. I mean, I think it's the Hanzo, right?
Hanzo.
You know?
Yeah.
Right? So this is good. If the Diva and I mean, even if the Diva was a little bit closer, like let's say she was here, I would still focus the Hanzo because he's the squishy, you know? Yeah. So it's only you focus the tank if the tank is closer. That's the thing. And so this was really, really good, because this guy, if you were shooting Diva, what could this Hanzo maybe have done?
The squishies you might.
Yeah, you could have shot it. He could have shot you. You could have shot your team. He could have forced your fortify. He could have forced your javelin spin. He could have forced Suzu. Maybe headshot your Ana. There's a lot of things he could have done. So you don't kill him, but you force him. I mean, you even hit the javelin. Look at that, all the way out. Now he's no longer a threat. So then now who do you shoot?
The Diva.
The Diva, right? Which is exactly what you did. Force her out. Force her out. You even used cover here so the Hanzo couldn't shoot you, right? That was really good. You ping the Reaper. Now you can't worry about the Reaper, right? Because you can't reach him. Yeah. So use your spider senses here. What should you be worrying about right now? At least for a second.
The Diva.
Watch this. 3,
Hanzo?
2, 1.
Hanzo.
Yeah, you see this?
Yeah.
So it's like that Diva mindset of like the whack-a-mole. Okay, she's pushing, now hit her, then hit her, then back to him, then here, then 3, then back to 1. You know, it's like ADHD kind of a thing, right? So like here, yeah. Reaper's out, Diva's out. I would turn around to check. Oh shoot, he's here. And the funny thing is if you see this and you have cooldowns, you might be able to kill this guy. You might be able to kill this guy if you hit the javelin. You know, just something to consider. Now, let's say that Hanzo's not here. Okay, then we shoot the Reaper a little bit, maybe force him, and then I can go stop cart, right?
Right.
So this is fine. This is fine. I just think like it would have been better to know that the Hanzo was there because I mean he's still peeking. Like you said in the moment, probably not necessary to use my javelin spin there, but it's okay. It's not like the most important cooldown. And then here, this is actually where I would be focusing a different target, right? Don't just think about helping your Genji here. The way you help your Genji is by killing people. So then who should you be focusing right now?
The Hanzo.
Hanzo, but he's a little bit farther away. Who else could you focus here?
The Reaper.
Reaper. Who else could you be focusing here?
Anna?
Anna. You could be focusing Anna here. You got your Fortify, yeah? You're coming up on your Javelin spin soon too. And you have your ultimate. You know? Something to consider. Something to consider. So I like what you were doing in principle here. Like you were trying to push with your Genji. That's smart. That's what you need to be doing. But I don't like the target that you went for. And I also don't like how you did it. You fortify early here, but you don't care if you get bashed, right? Well,
Right.
you know what? Actually, maybe I'm being... It's okay to fortify, I would say. I think it's all right. Because you got to worry about sleep dart too. And then I probably also... I would have hard committed on these guys. Fortify... Javelin spin on that Ana, stay on her, right? Stay on her, and then ultimate. You kind of see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you stay on her and ultimate, she's dead.
Alright, yeah, that's true.
So yeah, okay. Let's keep going. Did you want to look at your queen? We got a few minutes.
Sure.
Okay, so I don't want to just like keep smashing the Orisa thing over and over again. Let's take a little bit look at your queen. Oh my gosh, it's been doing that since the update. I don't know why. It's an old bug that they got rid of, but it comes back again. Okay. Yeah, same thing with Queen. You know, I think you did a really good job of it with Queen. I think you honestly carried. Nice knife. Pull her out. Not peeking the Ana, not peeking the Zen. Just shoot. Almost. I don't know that I would shout here. I think just shoot.
Oh, I didn't even realize there was a Reaper there.
Yeah. Obviously, just kind of shoot and walk. I mean, I wouldn't even without the Reaper, right? Just don't shout the chase. Just push cart. So because you're like, oh, I gotta push. But remember, your backline's still back here. You know, they're a little slow. So just be patient. You know.
I just wanted the corner here.
Yeah. I think going to the corner is good. Going to the corner is very good. But just you don't need to shout to go to the corner. Okay. Good job. And this is where the Reaper, I think, spawn camps. Ooh, yeah. So basically, you know, you kind of AFK here. You wait. I think you're casting 2 taps, the Reaper here, I think. Yeah. So, you know, they want to do something stupid like this. Okay, you know, like, fine. And this is where I was saying, don't rush it, right? Don't rush it. I don't even know that I would have carnaged here. Just keep shooting, keep walking. Play the cover. You're up 1, you don't have to rush.
Oh yeah, I could bait his bubbles before using Carnage.
Exactly. And then now you can shout Carnage and destroy this guy. Now, you did something here that I really, really like. Watch this. Get the pull in Zarya, you see bubble, and this is the Orisa thing. Check it. You see that? Now, you didn't hit a single shot on her, but that's the right play, right? Why would you shoot a Zarya when there's an Ana right next to you? Right? Oh, so that was what you needed to do with Orisa, you know? And it was good. It was really nice. I mean, even here, right? I think maybe it's okay. I would have been okay to keep shooting the Zarya here because she was so low. But I appreciate that you're trying to sneak around and go to the squishies instead. I think the only reason why I would say Zarya here is because, you know, look at her HP. I don't know if you saw that she got naded, but I mean, she's kind of low. but that's okay. You had the right idea. Again, go back, get rid of the Reaper. We're down 1 still, sadly. Reaper's dead. No rush. Be patient. Cover. Not unfortunate, but at least she had to use a bubble, right? And then you hard commit when she's low. You see that? Now we shout in, right? Patience. And you see an opportunity, you punch her in the mouth. And hitting those knives is really important because that's what forces those cooldowns that allows you to shoot in. And you were doing a really good job hitting those cooldowns. And then the worst few seconds of our entire lives. Oh no, so sad. I was like, thought for sure you're gonna get shot by Hanzo. And I gotta see this guy.
He just shot.
No! He wasn't even aiming
Oh,
for you, he was
gosh.
aiming for your sin. No. Alright, I gotta find out what happens here. How?
I wasn't expecting my team to.
So your Ana hits a big nade
Yeah.
as she dies. Catches the Hanzo, which was really important. That last shot, mate. Oh my gosh. That Hanzo had a harmony over. He would have lived. So then you get trance. Dragon comes in. You get a really fat ult on Zarya, who just wasted her bubbles. Reaper doesn't have Wraith and dies to your ult. You hit
I
a
can't
nice
believe he
knife
died to
here. You hit a nice knife, and that's it. I can't believe that. All right, mate.
What the hell, man?
Junkerqueen.
Dude.
Similar to what is it?
Oh, it's just a pretty strong hero.
Yeah. Don't force the shout pushes. Be patient. Move corner to corner using knife plus gun to get cooldown advantages before pushing.
Right.
That's the big thing. Kind of similar to Orisa, but a little bit less cooldown cycling. Any questions, mate?
Not really.
Okay, good couple of games. Obviously, the first game was like completely worthless in terms of competitive integrity, but there was a lot to learn from this game, and that's all that really matters. So, nice job in the second game. Played really well, and honestly, even the little bit of Orisa stuff that we were giving you, you improved at. Obviously, I don't know how much Orisa you're planning on playing, but improved, so that was good.
Yeah, I probably need to play it more.
Sure. All right.
I totally wasn't using my speed at all for the first game.
Yeah,
I was putting no value on it.
That's okay. You'll get better at it.